Next generation of gaming is almost upon us, and we cannot be any more excited here at the NeoAir headquarters. Question is, Xbox Series X, PS5, or that RTX 3090 graphics card that Nvidia just showed off? We can only dream about the future of gaming. Oh hey, it's you! Welcome to Free to Play, your weekly gaming news show brought to you straight from the factory where the next generation of gaming is being built. I'm your host, Charlie K, and in this week's episode we talk about the latest details from the PlayStation 5 event, GameStop are in trouble, and did we just get confirmation of a third Xbox console? Find out all the juicy details plus so much more in this week's episode, but before we begin, if you are new here and you love gaming content as much as we love bringing it to you, why not consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss a single video. For our first bit of news for this week, Ubisoft held their online event, Ubisoft Forward, last week, where they finally officially announced the Prince of Persia remake that has been consistently mentioned over the last few months. They also announced Immortals Phoenix Rising and Riders Retreat, which is kind of a spiritual successor to the game Steep. Unfortunately, we didn't see any more details about Beyond Good and Evil 2, but oh well, there's not much we can do. I mean, come on Ubisoft, just release the game already! Gearbox Software has announced that Borderlands 3 will be getting the upgrade treatment when the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X releases in the coming months. If you own Borderlands 3 on PS4 and Xbox One, you'll be able to upgrade to the newer version at no extra cost. There is no date for when you'll be able to make the upgrade, but be sure to stick around on our channel as the story progresses. So it appears that GameStop are in some serious trouble, again, as GameStop are preparing to close up to 400 stores across the US. The company said in an earnings call that between 400 and 450 stores globally will close by the end of 2020, despite having a solid sale year so far and new consoles on the horizon. In its second quarter, online sales saw up to about 800%, amounting to only about 20% of its total sales revenue. Currently, GameStop has a total of about 5,122 stores worldwide, including stores such as EB Games here in Australia and New Zealand, which is about 600 stores less than what it had last year. The Xbox Series X and Series S will be able to support Dolby Vision as well as Dolby Atmos for all of its games. Now, Dolby Vision is only available on selected TVs such as the LG OLED range, but unfortunately Samsung do not support Dolby Vision as they have chosen to go down the HDR10 Plus route. For those who do not know what Dolby Vision is up to 40 times brighter in highlights and 10 times deeper in blacks, meaning that fiery explosions or dark scenes stand out a whole lot more. This also allows for more contrast and colour, giving you more detail and texture. Dolby Vision will be available sometime after launch, but the Dolby Atmos sound feature will be available at launch. So it looks like there might be a third Xbox Series console on the way. There have been rumours circulating that Microsoft are also looking at bringing out an all-digital version of the Xbox Series X called the Xbox Series V. This new console will sit somewhere between the Xbox Series X and Series S, and its codename is Project Edinburgh. Whether this rumour is true or not, as always, take it with a grain of salt. Sony finally revealed the release date and price for the upcoming PlayStation 5. The next generation of PlayStation will start at $599 US, that's $749.95 Australian dollars, for the disc-based version of the PS5, and $499 US, that's $599.95 Australian, for the digital version. PS5 will release November 12th in the US, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea and Japan. Unfortunately for the rest of the world, the PlayStation 5 will release on November 19th. Pre-orders on the other hand have already gone live and, well, the PlayStation 5 has already sold out right up until 2021. So it turns out it's not actually Sony's fault that you can't get a PS5 right now. Let me explain. There are reports that Sony were heavily impacted by the dreaded coronavirus, that they were unable to mass manufacture enough consoles to cover worldwide distribution. Sony CEO Jim Ryan then had to make a statement regarding this rumor, by stating that the PlayStation 5 actually has more units available than the PS4 ever did when it first launched in 2013. So, just why were pre-orders selling out so fast, and why did so many people miss out on the first shipment of PS5? Well, it's not actually Sony's fault that a lot of people missed out on the PlayStation 5 when pre-orders went live. After the PlayStation 5 event, Sony tweeted out that the pre-orders for PS5 will go live on Friday the 18th of September, with an email sent out to those who pre-ordered through the Sony website, giving them instructions on how to secure their pre-order on the 18th. But then Walmart turned up and they were like, "Make you wait to get the new PlayStation 5? Nah, that's not like us. Go on, pre-order it now." This caused gaming retailers such as GameStop to issue a press release and also open up pre-orders a whole day earlier than anticipated. While in Australia, EB Games suddenly had the PS5 available to order at 8 AM on Thursday morning, and while retailers such as JB Hi-Fi, Big W and Target were yet to have a landing page for the PS5 to be pre-ordered. 3 hours later and all pre-orders for the 2020 shipments were filled, meaning a lot of people who had to work all day unfortunately missed out on the opportunity to buy a PS5. To further solidify how quickly the supply of PS5s was sold out, according to Shannon Grixty from Press Start Australia, shout out to our fellow Aussie gaming journalists, EB Games were allocated up to 75,000 units nationwide for their first shipment and was sold out within the first hour of pre-orders going live. Now that's insane. Did you manage to secure a PS5, or will you be getting an Xbox instead? Let us know in the comment section down below. That's all we have time for this week, but if you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give this video a great big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and share this video with your friends. It really does help us out, so thank you in advance. I've been your host Charlie K, Gamers Unite, and we will see you on the next level.